All right, hello, wine drinking people. We're back. It's Saturday, July 3rd, and we got a nice holiday weekend coming up. You guys are probably already off. I'll be here Monday, as I mentioned before, and we've got two great events next week. We've got James Cahill here, the winemaker for Soder Vineyards from the Willamette, and then we've got a vintage Brunello tasting here on Friday night. Unfortunately, that's sold out. Looks like we have a lot of people that like vintage Brunello because the last time we did a vintage Brunello tasting, it sold out as well. So Tony will be cooking for both of those events. We still do have some room for Soder, and then I'm out of here to Texas for the following week. But we still have a couple events going on while I'm gone. Someone's going to be wearing the Andrew Lampasone suit while I'm away. Now for what I drank yesterday. But first, what I drank yesterday. What I drank yesterday section of the show, and that's what we're doing right now. What I drank yesterday. Now time for what I drank yesterday. All right, what did I have to drink yesterday? Well, Friday is usually not a good day in the store for suppliers. And with a holiday weekend, we didn't have anybody stop by. Oh, I'm sorry, Pat. You are somebody. Pat Carmody did stop by from Southern Wine and Spirits, and he brought by some wines from the Trinchero winery. This is a winery we wrote up last week and in the email. It was the subject of our email. And great wines. The one wine that I haven't had from this winery, the Haystack, we brought in, and this is the best wine that this winery makes. This wine is just a little more concentrated and rich than the other wines. It's from Atlas Peak. William Hill planted this famous vineyard up on Atlas Peak 20, 30 years ago, and made some great wines from that in the 80s. And that's where this vineyard is from, and just a little bit, like I said, more concentrated than the other wines. Some lovely dark cassis and currant fruit, dark chocolate, some lovely oak spice to this wine, and great freshness on the finish. And all these wines in the Trinchero portfolio are excellent. The Petit Verdot, the Cabernet Franc, the Chicken Ranch Cabernet. Hey, we've got that open today in the store if you guys want to come in and check it out. I don't know if you'll get this email in time, but I'll be here Monday, and it'll probably still be open on Monday. Now, I'm taking it with me tonight when I leave if there's still some left. But we got another bottle of Petit Verdot we'll have open for you. And that's pretty much the only thing we had open in the store by a supplier yesterday. But, Friday afternoon is kind of like happy hour here. And the consigliere stopped in at around 2:30, 3 o'clock and decided we needed to try one of the rosés from Torbreck. And they do make some great rosé in Australia. Well, they like to drink a lot in Australia. And this rosé is made from Mataro, lovely raspberry and strawberry fruit, and good freshness and bone dry on the finish. That's one of the things that a great rosé has. Also, this wine's got some lovely kind of rose petal floral notes. Really nice, really somewhat complex for a rosé too. Rosé wines, contrary to popular belief, you can age as well. I've got several rosés in the store that are 3 or 4 years old, still drinking beautiful, but probably best when they are fresh. Okay, and then I'm going to have some wine with dinner, and Tony made some spaghetti last night with a little bit of prosciutto and a red sauce, which I figured, we have to have Italian with this. And one of the wines I have not tried in the store, the Barca Real di Carmignano from Conti Costini. And this wine is a blend of Cabernet Sangiovese and Canaiolo, some traditional varietals that you find in this region. And really nice, maybe a little dry on its own. Some Italian wines, when you drink them by themselves, can tend to be a little dry on the finish. And if you have it with the right food, though, these wines will just sing. Lovely dark cherry fruit, a little bit of black truffle to this wine. You really notice the minerality from the Carmignano region, and a very famous property in that region. And then we had a little bit of this Bastioni Chianti Classico left that's been open for a couple of days. This '05 vintage, it seemed to get better after it was open for 2 days. And this is on the closeout list at Steakhole. It was $30. It's $15 a bottle. We'll have it in next week because we had a few people have it in the store and love it yesterday. All right, well, that's what I had to drink yesterday. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasone, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.